So, what's your opinion on the new Final Cut Pro update? Okay. The Final Cut Pro 10.8 update is now live, and we can all celebrate how sick these features are. The first feature we're going to look at is the Scrolling Timeline button. The feature itself makes it so when you're previewing your timeline, it automatically scrolls as it plays. The Scrolling Timeline was already a feature in Final Cut Pro, but now they added a button. It might not seem like much, but it's really nice to have this feature easily accessible. It's kind of awesome to have the button, but it's not so sick since it's already been a feature in Final Cut Pro, so it's just a little runny nose sick. Number 2 is the enhanced light and color. This new feature is going to make the lazy color graders jump for joy. Me. To use it, click the magic wand and click enhance light and color. It's going to analyze the clip and it's going to change the exposure, the saturation, shadows, highlights, etc. to what it thinks it should be. It isn't perfect, so if you want to fine tune it, you can just click into the color adjustment and fix it up. And to clarify, this is not a replacement for color grading. This is simply a quick fix in a color correction. That being said, nothing beats knowing how to actually color correct and color grade. You're going to get a much better result if you do it yourself. This feature is sick, but it's only like a leave school a little bit early kind of sick. Number 3 is pretty awesome, and it's that you can rename your color and effects. If you go to the Inspector tab, you can double click on the color or the effect layer and rename it. This is super helpful if you have a ton of effects on a single clip. And one thing to note, it only changes the name on the specific project, so it's not going to change the actual effect. So don't worry about screwing anything up there. This feature is pretty sick. It's kind of like one of those vivid dream, NyQuil dreams type of sick. Number 4 is super boring, but it's better filtering and search functions. If you go into your index, you can now search clips based on different characteristics. Something like if you're looking for clips that you retimed or clips with specific effects. They also added a filter to where you upload the clips. You can filter for a few different things. So for example, if you have a project that you film with a drone and a mirrorless camera, you can filter with starts with and type in whatever the camera typically puts at the beginning of the raw clips, and it'll filter out all the clips that don't start with that. This is kind of a boring update, and I organize my footage in a different way, so it doesn't really help me out too much. For that reason, to me, it's not sick at all. Number 5 is going to speed up so many people's projects, and it's that you can quickly transfer effects to different clips. Say that you have a clip that you added a bunch of effects to, and you want to apply those to another clip. With the new update, you can just have the original clip selected, click on the effects that you want to copy over, and then just drag it to the new clip. Another option is if you have the playhead on the other clip that you want adjusted, you can just click on the effect and drag it over to the preview. I have heard some people having some issues where they drag it over and it actually puts the effects onto the music, so just be aware of that. This is going to save video editors so much time, and it gets a big fat sick rating from me. The 6th and final, probably the most fun feature that they added is the new AI Super Smooth Slo-mo feature. In the past, if you had a shot at 24 frames per second and wanted to slow it down, it would be super choppy. As you can see, that's not perfect. They added this new AI-powered feature that makes it a bit smoother. You can either change the quality to machine learning or just use the smooth slow-mo option. Here's the old way, here's the new way. Side by side, you can really see the difference. This feature is far from perfect, and it's not going to replace actually shooting at a higher frame rate for slow-mo, so I suggest getting it right in the camera before you go to the edit. That being said, this feature is sick enough to call in sick to work. And there you have it. Those are the 6 features that came with the Final Cut Pro 10.8 update. Were there any features that you were hoping Final Cut would add but they didn't? I would love to see what you guys think about this, so let me know in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Always be curious and seize the Kraken. Peace.